In my opinion, Ubisoft is really good with most of their operator reworks in Rainbow Six Siege. But this ain't one of them. This was ass. Now don't get me wrong, I feel like they had a good idea for the rework, but I just think it was executed pretty badly. And today, I want to fix what Ubisoft did to the recruits. If you like Siege content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, and let's fix this shit. I don't have any footage of these new recruits because I'm a filthy console player and I have to wait till June 11th or whatever, so I'll be mostly using old recruit footage. Now let's see what the idea of the new recruits are and what their role is supposed to be.
Now the unique thing about Striker and Sentry is they're not as specialized as our other operators. But that doesn't mean they're not powerful. In fact, they will become your Swiss Army knife on attack or defense.
A Swiss Army knife operator? This means that they're supposed to be really versatile. And as we know, old recruit used to have every weapon in the game, but then that got nerfed. And then they had 3 primary weapons on attack and 2 main weapons on defense, with 2 secondary weapons on defense and 3 secondary weapon options on attack. And you could have multiple people play this operator, so you could have 5 recruits on your team. And instead of having an actual gadget, it was just 2 secondary gadgets. And those secondary gadget options used to be more restricted, but now you can have a combination of any of the 2. And so, recruits are a bit stronger now, but you can no longer 5-stack. Well shit, that sucks. But now you can fully customize the weapons they have, and you're not just stuck with default attachments. Okay, that's pretty good. But now they're both limited to just 2 primaries and 2 secondaries. Okay, that fucking sucks. But now you can use them in all playlists, including ranked. And they have their own costumes you could give them. Oh, alright, that's pretty cool, I guess. It seems like for every good thing that happened to them, a bad thing happened as well. And a lot of people are pissed that you can't 5-stack them anymore, which I totally understand. Even though these are recruit reworks, they are now seen as 2 different operators, the defending one being Sentry and the attacking one being Striker. But because they're in the game, you'll no longer be able to play as OG recruit. Now yes, being able to 5-stack as these new improved recruits would definitely be a bit OP, but since only one of these new recruits can be brought at a time, and they're a lot stronger than the previous ones and more versatile, they should be treated as actual operators. But in quick play, you should be still allowed to play as old recruit. Yet sadly, they are removed from the game. I feel like you should keep both Sentry, Striker, and old recruit in the game, and have old recruit just for quick play, so you can still do your recruit 5-stack. Plus, having 4 people pick old recruit and having 1 person pick the new recruit could be a whole lot of fun, and it could be fun for Siege YouTubers as well. Imagine the videos that could happen. You could have follow the leader with recruits. You could have the main recruit leading the squad. You could have all sorts of fun with that idea, but we can't exactly have that type of fun if we're just having old recruit be removed. Seriously, Ubisoft, it's not too late. You could do this. You could actually capitalize off this. This would make people happy. People would like this. And no one would really care since quick play is just meant to be fun. It's not meant to be as serious as ranked or anything. It's just meant to be the silly ass fun game mode. And so if you still want a meme, just go to quick play. And then you can still have the better versions of them to be played in ranked. Now let's focus on actually improving the recruit reworks themselves. Striker and Sentry do have a bit more versatility when it comes to their secondary gadgets, but they just kinda have standard loadouts that every other operator has. So to make them
Swiss Army knife,
I feel like you should let them have a more versatile loadout. Starting with Striker, you get a big ass LMG, the M4, which is a pretty good assault rifle, you get the ITA-12S pocket shotgun, and a standard pistol. Sentry also gets a pocket shotgun being the Super Shorty, the Bandit shotgun, Mozzie's Commando, and a C75 secondary SMG. Now those loadouts already got a good bit of versatility, but I feel like it would be really cool if they just had more weapon options to help them stand out against other operators. To truly make them a Swiss Army knife operator, I feel like they should be able to have all sorts of weapon combinations. So I'd probably give the C75 or another decent secondary SMG option to Striker, and a standard pistol option for Sentry. Also, maybe give them both a DMR option. If you want, you can give them both Dokubi's DMR, since it's a little bit more low powered and it's overall pretty balanced, or maybe Sentry could get the TCSG or the ACS-12. Or you could put one of those 2 guns on attacking and give them the striker. And I don't know how overpowered a lot of these would be, but I'm just saying giving them more options would be nice. So if anything I say sounds overpowered or like it'd be too damn strong, I probably didn't think about it too hard, and this is just a concept. Maybe you could give a shotgun option to striker, like maybe the Supernova, or something strong like it. And there's no LMG option for Sentry, so maybe they could get Maestro's LMG, the Alda. That might be a bit too strong, especially since they'll be a 2-speed with nitros and impacts and all types of shit, but I don't know, maybe you could at least give them an MP5 with a drum mag. And finally, this one might be a little too strong, but since there's no more 5 stacking with these recruits, you could maybe give Striker a shield. I mean, they're already a one-man army, so they might be a little too strong for that, but I mean, we could try. Now, these recruits don't need these items specifically, but if they just had an extra primary option each and an extra secondary option each, I feel like that'd go a long way to letting them have more versatility and being a Swiss Army knife operator. And I have just one last idea. I don't know if this would be too strong or not, but what if since they only have secondary gadgets, the secondary gadget that takes up your main slot would have a slight upgrade? Like maybe barbed wire is a little bigger, or you get a third barbed wire. Maybe the Nitro Cell's explosion is slightly bigger. Maybe you get a slightly more powerful version of impact nades, or just a third impact nade. The bulletproof cam has 2 beams, or the beams recharge faster. Or you just get 2 bulletproof cams. Maybe the deployable shield has a little window for you to see out of, basically making it a budget OSA shield. 3 proximity sensors, or 4 observation blockers. Since you can't cook grenades anymore, maybe if you take up your primary slot with grenades, you can cook them. Or maybe you just get a third grenade. Or if you pick flashes as your primary, then you could have 4 flash grenades. Either smokes have a bigger radius, or you have 3 smoke grenades. You get 3 mini EMPs, or maybe they just have a bigger radius, or maybe they last slightly longer. 4 breach charges. And I don't want the hard breach charges to be too strong because then it would overlap with a bunch of hard breachers, so maybe they'll just take less time to detonate. The idea of upgrading one of your selected secondary gadgets sounded fine until we got to attack, but I feel like choosing one of your secondaries to be a little upgraded is still a pretty good idea that they could implement. So there's my idea for how they could have kept the old recruits and 5 stacking, made the recruit rework a little bit better, and be fully committed to that Swiss Army knife idea of an operator. Let me know in the comments what you think of my idea. Did I do a better job than Ubisoft? Should Ubisoft hire me to have good ideas for them? But either way, if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell notification, and see you all next time.